We are in the United States of America. We're in Texas. We're at the Circuit of the Americas. That is the famous town. Behind me is the brand new Rallycross track. There's been a test on it last week, but we haven't seen any racing on it yet. We're going to have a wander around the paddock and go and try and have a catch up with some of the drivers. So follow me. We're going to start with VW round this way. Here we go. I can see Scott's speed straight away. I told him to act natural, but here he is. What are you doing?
Just getting me tools ready.
You're going to need them if you haven't got a car. Is it built?
Yeah, that's a great question. I actually don't know where the car is. I'm sure they're putting the magic on it right now, though, getting her all ready. But yeah, we're in America. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks. It's exciting for us to be here. It was nice for us to welcome you to the UK. P2 for you there. You know, you had the altercation with the tyres, I think it was in Q2, and you've got to be so consistent with this format.
It's awesome. I mean, Silverstone was one of the funnest races I've had in Rallycross. The idea of starting 5 wide was so cool. And even the main event, the way they started kind of staggered them, gave Timo the opportunity to like shove it right between. It was like, whoa, there's a car there now, wow. So it was a really fun race. Lots of like there's lots of contact, but it was clean contact. You know, it was a lot of just real hard racing.
So P2 in the series now, what's your approach? I mean, it's only 4 rounds this year, so you kind of can't afford to have a bad weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're at the point now where I'm planning on sending Tanner off the track. You know, we'll kind of wait later on in the season, but I always got that card, you know, just in case. Just kidding. But yeah, I mean, we're going to race hard all year, and we'll see what happens.
And in terms of the temperature here, it is hot. I mean, we had unseasonably hot weather. Us English people, we love talking about the weather, but in the UK it was quite nice for England, but this is hot for me.
I've lived everywhere. You know, you got Arizona heat here with North Carolina humidity together, and it literally feels like you're being cooked outside. It is the hottest I've ever been.
Not like Milton Keynes in the UK where you used to live.
No, it's not as rainy.
All right, Scott's car's just here behind you. Scott, yeah, happy? Looks good?
It looks good. It looks fast.
Yeah.
It looks also very clean right now. Yeah. So she's going to get dirty.
Just go and slaughter some bugs and put some dust on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thanks, Scott. Good luck. Right, so there's Scott's Beetle coming into the garage now. No extra cooling on this that I've noticed, but you will see when we go to Subaru in a minute, there's been some extra cooling there. So come this way. We'll see if we can find Tanner Faust. Where is he? Tanner. Tanner, anyone? Look, Tanner's gone one better than Scott. So, what are we doing under there, mate?
You know, checking the roto girder linkage. It all looks good.
Making stuff up?
Yeah, you know, got to come up with an advantage somehow, you know, so special brew under there. No, just try not to get in the way is what I do usually.
Trying not to get in the heat. We've just been talking to Scott about how hot it is here. Is that going to affect the cars or the tyres?
I don't know. The cars, you know, they're hot all the time. It definitely affects the intake temperature. So these cars tend to run, you know, the rubber band is wound so tight on these little 2-liter cars that they almost never level off in temperature anywhere you run. So yeah, it is a challenge for, I think, the engineers to keep everything cool. For the drivers, it's a bit of a trick to stay cool. You can use a cool suit, or you can use ice. You can do, you know, whatever you want. But once you get onto the starting line and they tell you it's a 10-minute hold for TV or whatever, you know, it can get pretty toasty.
What sort of temperatures do you reckon you'll see in the car?
It's probably in Fahrenheit 150, 160 in there, which gets to be pretty warm. I mean, luckily you've got a triple layer fire suit to keep you warm. But honestly, at that point, the fire suit's almost insulating you from the heat of the car. Like it's crazy.
Not forgetting fireproof underwear, which is basically like ski thermals underneath. So, and we don't have this. So have a look at this. So this is our cooling device in the paddock here, which is just super nice, basically.
Yeah, I mean, we just stand in front of that basically all the time. No, it is a trick down here in Texas in July. You know, some of the other guys, we were going to come back twice. So in September, I don't think it's going to be that much cooler, but so we'll get some good heat training here this weekend.
Round 1 winner. What's the plan this weekend?
We've got to get the starts dialed on the new surface. You know, being a Formula 1 track like Silverstone, we've got a lot of grip. So we had a pretty good setup there. So try to make sure we have a good start sequence here. And it's very tight, disciplined track because how slippery the gravel is. So doing your best to stay out of the dust is going to be, I think, what it takes. If you do get stuck in the dust here, it's just going to be about survival and not hurting the car.
All right, good luck, Tanner.
Hey, thank you. I better get back to work.
Yeah, back under there. Get back under the car. Here he goes. Look, Tanner Faust, superstar driver, just down here. Roll it in. What's that?
That's the rotogirder I was talking about earlier. It's good. It looks great. I'm just cleaning it off.
Come on, let's go this way. So Travis Pastrana's car was here a minute ago. Travis is here this weekend with Subaru. So you might remember David Higgins competed in the UK. He's not here this weekend. Travis takes that car. And then we've got the team's 2 regular drivers, who are Chris Atkinson and Patrick Sandell, who I can't see, but we'll see if we can find anyone in here anyway. Travis is actually here as well. So this is Atco's car. What's interesting about this is the amount of extra cooling that's on it. So on the side here, we've actually got some additional vents which go to the radiators, which are in the rear of the car, and that's because of the temperatures. And although I don't think you'll be able to see it from here, but right up at the top of the roof here is a huge air vent. See if you can see up the top there, just above Atkinson's name, and that's just like a massive channel which goes down to the radiators, and that's new for here in Texas. So come this way. I've seen Travis. He's having a chat with his engineers, and we'll see if we might be able to interrupt. Excuse me, gentlemen, sorry for interrupting. I'm good, thanks, Travis. How are you?
I'll tell you at the end of the race day, but so far so good.
You excited about this? I know it's been a little while since you're in a Rallycross car, although you know you love these machines. You were rallying last year.
Oh, without a doubt. So doing a lot of rally, but these are a lot faster. I stole the motor out of one of these GRC cars and put it in my hill climb car. So that was amazing. Very scary stuff. But here at COTA, just really looking forward to getting in there. Seeing if I can find the pace and try to be the wild card.
We've been talking to the VW guys about the temperature. I can't help noticing there is a massive snorkel on the roof of the car, like going down through the centre there to try and get some extra cooling in. I take it you noticed that?
I haven't noticed, but hey, heck of a job, guys. That's some good stuff. No, I mean, honestly, these the races they're fairly short. These cars put out so much horsepower for, as small of a car as they are, shouldn't be too much of an issue. As far as driving, I mean, it's not half as hot as NASCAR, so we'll take it.
You've had a bit of jump practice out there this morning, but you've been a busy chap with jumps this week. So tell everyone at home what you've been up to.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Got to do a tribute, literally live a day in Evel Knievel's boots. It was 112 degrees out there, so full leathers. All the Knievel family was there, my family was there, and got to jump 3 of his most iconic jumps, including Caesar's Fountain. So that was great. This, I think we need a bigger jump out there, but it's all right.
We're going to do it tonight. We'll get a digger and head out there and just make it a bit bigger while no one's here.
Perfect. It's a perfect rental car jump right now.
All right, well, good luck this weekend. What do you think you can do?
I'm always optimistic, so we come here to win like everybody else, and we'll see what happens.
Elbows out.
Thank you.
Right, Travis is. We'll leave him there. Come this way. Mind the toolbox on the floor. We'll exit out the side. Thank you. Chris. Chris Hackett, I'm good. How are you? Yeah, and you? This is a bit hotter than the UK.
Just a little bit, but a bit like home, so I don't mind it.
Now, have you had a test here? There was a test here a week ago. Did you make it to that?
Yeah, we were out here last week and had a good run. It's good to come to a track and actually do a pre-event test. We normally don't get to do that, so it was a good day and we learned a lot. We've still got some improvements to make.
Okay, I've seen the snorkels on the cars to help with the cooling there. Obviously, track temperature is going to be really high as well, and it's quite a tight and twisted track. Any ideas on tactics yet? I guess you must have done a bit of homework on it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's going to be many passing opportunities, so the start's going to be pretty critical. That move into turn 1, not being too wide there, staying on the clean line, and getting a good start's going to be important. There are a couple of spots in the back straight where you can maybe dive up the inside of someone, so we'll keep an eye out. We'll try and make the most of it, try and get a good start, and if not, we'll fight hard.
You put on a good show in Silverstone anyway, managed to roll the car and carry on. I'm guessing that's not on the plan this weekend.
Yeah, I couldn't call it a good show. Good for the fans, not great for our boys here, but yeah, car's back and working like perfect as usual. Yeah, looking to stay out of trouble. Really felt like we had a podium car there in Silverstone, and sort of that incident put us on the back foot, and we never really recovered from that. And that's the way in Rallycross, you have one bad race, and all of a sudden it's a big fight back. Hopefully we're going to have a clean weekend here.
All right, good luck.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Right, we'll leave Chris and go this way. Lance, see you later. Subaru boys, all enjoying, all behind the chairs. Cameramen falling over furniture. This is the challenge we like to put the camera boys through. Right, let's head over here and see if we can see James Rimmer or Connor Martell. This side. There they are. So these boys are running in ARX 2. So let's head inside so we can see a little bit better. Hey guys. So ARX 2 cars basically are these machines here. This is it's like a space frame chassis with an engine at the rear. It's 4-wheel drive, but we've got somebody who can tell you a lot more about it than I can. This is James Rimmer. James was the co-commentator with me at the first round at Silverstone. James, you're not in the commentary box this weekend. Why not?
When you get this opportunity, you can't not take it. You know, I'm so excited to put a helmet back on and get back out here.
Where's your? Is this your car?
Yeah, this is my car right here, actually. Yeah, let's go over here. So we got a new wrap over here. We're running ARX. We're running the new series, and you know, we came down here about a couple months ago, do some media rides and do a media day down here, and everyone loved the wrap, so we decided to keep it. But we're here, ready to race. We've been hanging out all day, doing all these interviews, and it's just getting us amped to race.
Can't wait to see you guys on track. How much of a good learning tool are these for a supercar? I know we commentate some of the racing in the UK, but we've seen guys in the World Championship go from RX2 and now, of course, ARX2 up into a supercar. You'd like to do that?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I mean, these are such good training tools. I mean, you can call a kart at the beginning one of the best training tools. This is the next one. This is a big go-kart. You learn so much car control, and this is the stepping stone to getting a supercar. So that's what we're all hoping to do.
Right, good luck. And that was in Connor Martell just here. Let's come over this way. Connor? I'm all right, thank you. Yeah, how are you?
Good, good. I'm excited for this weekend.
So you've been doing a fair bit of RX2 as well as ARX2. So I mean, I've just roughly explained what the cars are, but tell us a little bit more about them technically.
Yeah, so it's a no-brand car. It's made strictly for the lights class, and they're rear engine, all-wheel drive. They have a handbrake, sequential gearbox. The supercars are about 600 horsepower. These are 320. So it's just a step below them, but they're just as much fun. They're awesome to drive.
And what's the plan for this weekend? What are you hoping to achieve? We've got an entry, I think, of 9 cars. So it's going to be a strong race.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of good people here. You know, Christian was over in Sweden with me, and he killed it. So he's going to be one to look out for sure. And you know, James is really fast. I haven't seen either of these two guys drive, but it's going to be a really competitive weekend. I'm excited. I'm really happy that there's a new series in America, so that's good.
Fantastic, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Right, we'll leave Connor. We're going to head back across this way. So, big news for us in ARX. Sorry, we're live. We're just going to head over this way. So, over on the far side over here, we've got the return of Ken Block and Ford. So, Ken was competing in the World Rallycross Championship with Andreas Backerud as his teammate. Backerud's moved to Audi over the winter, and we weren't sure if Ken was going to do any Rallycross or not, but the cars are here, and looking cool, I have to say. The Focus, if you've watched the World Rallycross Championship, you'll be familiar with the design of the car. From then, they've got a brand new livery on them. He's got a brand new teammate in Steve Arpin. We've got a new association with some of the technical partners, but I don't know if we've got either of the drivers here, but have a little look at Ken Block, the return of the number 43. Ken or Steve about, guys? They're both, hey, Steve. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great, getting ready to go here.
Really excited to see you guys back. We were just saying, obviously, these cars were in the World Rallycross Championship. We weren't sure if we'd ever see them again, and you know, they're stunning machines right at the top of their game, and suddenly they disappeared, and now a chance to come back in America's Rallycross. You must be stoked.
Well, I tell you what, when we heard they weren't going to be back, that I got to work, and we got to work with Ford and talking to Ken a whole lot. We've got such a great team here at Lone Bro Motorsports, and did a lot with the Fiestas we worked with. So to have the chance to work on these cars and continue their development, everything M Sport and Hoonigan started with these things, it is exciting. Like, look at these things. Look at how sexy these things are. I cannot wait to get out there and see how we stack up against the other guys.
Oh, they look amazing. Liveries look cool. Cars are cool. Steve's car's over this way. Come on over. So, Steve, what's the score with Lone Bro for people who are new to Lone Bro racing? Like, how does this work with you and Ken's Hoonigan guys?
It's such a perfect mix of strengths of everything we have. The Lone Bro guys, Paul and John Leach, are our leaders, our owners. They're two young guys that have been extremely successful in their division of work in the oil and gas industry, and they love motorsports. They just absolutely love motorsports, and they put so much emphasis on people. And they put together such a great group of guys here. And with everything Ken and their group has done on the marketing side, that was our weakness. So to be able to couple these strengths and just take all these ingredients and put them into this incredible race car, we're talking a lot right now. We haven't raced yet, but I'm hoping everything feels so good. And all the pairing, working with Ken, working with the whole Hoonigan group, working with Ford and Carl and all the Lone Bro guys, it's been just a thrill of an off season.
You've tried the car. Honestly, what do you think?
I think it's going to be good. I think we went to a test, and the first one I was the only car there, so I was the fastest car there all day long. No one was faster. But we came back out here for a preseason test a couple weeks ago with the Subarus and the VWs were here, and I think the cars are good. Ken was really fast. He's helping me get up to speed in this new platform. It's so much bigger than the Fiesta, so it's not quite as nimble. It doesn't change directions quite as fast. So I've got a little bit of learning to do, but got a good coach helping to get up speed.
Right, good luck.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
Right, Steve Arpin in the 00, was it? Oh, so it's 100 on it now, at a 00 during testing. Where are we going, Producer T? Over this way? Okay, cool, we're going to head over that way, but we're going to catch up with Forrest first. We are live, so no swearing. Forrest, back in Rallycross.
Yeah, absolutely. Haven't been here since X Games 2015, something like that.
Of course, you were with us in the World Championship, and you were Ken Spotter. Is that a role that you're continuing in here?
Fortunately, yeah, he kept me on, so I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, happy to be here. It's nice to only fly 2 hours and still be in the States. It's super hot here, but we're dealing with it. So yeah, man.
And excited about the Focus and its potential, a little bit of development work?
Yeah, I mean, every year it gets a little bit better, and there's certainly been some stuff done in the off season. Testing a few weeks ago looked promising, and we really won't know till tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be tough because it's all condensed. So it's practice and heats and qualifying or whatever, and then right into semis and finals. But we'll make the most of it. Should be good.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Nice to see Forrest again. I haven't seen Forrest since World Rallycross Day, so we're going to head across and find Cole Keats and Alex Keys, who are over this side here. Ah, lovely. Good to see some more of the ARX2 machines. Cole, how's it going? I'm good.
I'm really excited. We're in Texas, America finally, so.
Yeah, but it's so good for you guys to have a series back again. I mean, you've been doing ARX2, RX2, but nice to have a series again. America's Rallycross is what you guys want?
Yeah, it's my home country, so that's the best part about it. I mean, going overseas is really cool, but when I can come and say, hey, my family can come check this stuff out, it's just never better.
And your sponsors too, and obviously some TV coverage for you guys again. It means you can hopefully move on with your careers and aim for a seat in a supercar in future.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to go off of, and it's really nice that, like I said, we're in America, we're in Texas. Like, that's really cool. Like, out here at the Circuit of America, it's really cool feeling out here. And I mean, we've got American sponsors on board, Black Rifle Coffee, Peters and Keats, and I'm really excited for it.
Look at these guys, they're pros. They know how to get the sponsors in there straight away. Good effort, Cole. What's the aim for the weekend?
I mean, we'll see where we stack up. We've got some stuff that we're going to try out this weekend that we think can actually really put us up front. So I know I have some big competition. We've raced these guys in America before, and I mean, if we can make it to the final and see where we contend at that, I'll be really happy. And we've got a new crew, we're under a new tent, but we got the same kind of car, and so we'll see how we end up on that.
All right, good luck, dude.
Thank you.
Right, let's see. Are we going to go up to Dryinbold now? Okay, let's go. Right, one last place to go. So ARX2. Interesting what Cole was saying there, that they think they found something. So the only thing you can change on those cars is the settings. So obviously the supercars, there's a ton of different things you can change with everything, whereas these have got a spec engine and gearbox, and so you can just tweak the suspension a little bit and maybe try to make the car more suitable for what you want. So let's see. He's hoping that he's going to be up at the front. There are 6 spots in the semi-finals and 6 spots in the finals, so it's only the top 3 go through. Qualifying, really important to get yourself up at the front of the field and make sure that you can get a decent result come the end of the weekend. If you're not at the front of the grid when you come to the final, things are going to get tough in turn 1. Right, let's see if we can find Christian. Here he is. So Christian Brooks, hello.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good, thanks, dude. Now, I didn't even get the chance to say hello to you in Sweden last week. You guys obviously watching America's Rallycross. 2 weeks ago, we were in Sweden for World Rallycross.
Yeah.
You smashed it there, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, going out there for the first time, we were just expecting some decent results, just to do the best we could and learn from it, but it ended up going a lot better than I even thought it was going to go, so I'm really happy with the result we had there, even though we had a flat in the final. It happens, it's racing, but now we're here to redeem ourselves.
Annoying though, eh? Like you got P2 in qualifying, and come and have a look at the car. This is a seriously bright car. P2 in qualifying, and then I mean semi-final. Were you second in the semi? I can't remember.
I started first in the semi, finished second, so I was starting 5th in the final. 4th, or maybe 4th. Yeah. I was starting 4th. And we got back to 3rd. I actually got a really bad start. Went back to 6th, back to 3rd, and then flat tire with 2 corners to go.
So hopefully better luck this weekend. Clearly, with the sharp end of this.
Yeah, well, I'd say that we should be back up front. I've raced with a lot of these guys before, so hopefully we just keep our nose clean and pound out the laps. It's good coming from a 30-car field over there to a field over here, which with people I've actually raced against, it's a lot less pressure on me. So it's going to be a lot more laid back and just hit my marks, drive smooth, and make it to the front.
Good luck.
Thank you, bro.
Right, we'll leave him to it. It's going to be very hot for all these guys. We had 30 ARX 2 cars over in Sweden. There's 9 here this weekend. We've got 8 supercars. Remember, qualifying super important because you need to book a slot up at the front of the grid for the semi-finals and the finals. You can watch all of it live on Facebook and YouTube, so make sure you join us. Circuit the Americross. Sorry, get the Americas. Rallycross. Easy for me to say. It's going to be a great weekend.